You're watching the Hampton Classic Horse Show on WVVH-TV, Hampton's television.
Nature's Little Secrets.
It is indeed a pleasure to welcome new sponsors here at the Hampton Classic, but sponsors who bring to the Hampton Classic a beautiful, beautiful island, and that's the British Virgin Islands. And we're so happy that you're here. This is Sharon, Perla, and Shonda. And Sharon, you're the director of tourism for the British Virgin Islands.
Yes, Director of Tourism for the beautiful British Virgin Islands. We're so happy to be here at the Hampton Classic and to be one of the sponsors.
Excellent. Well, I had the pleasure of meeting Perla and Shonda at the sponsors meeting in New York. And what was your decision to come and be part of this Hampton Classic Horse Show?
Well, we love anything associated with horses and racing. Actually, in the British Virgin Islands, we actually have a horse racing track in Tortola. So we're sort of we like that kind of vibe. And to be perfectly honest, the New York area is a big area for us as far as tourism is concerned, and we like to think that the New York guest, the one who comes to the Hampton in the summer, is our winter guest.
Well, that is so appropriate because this market attracts, and this event attracts people who love quality, and the British Virgin Islands is a quality destination. And you're giving us an opportunity to know more about the British Virgin Islands. So how has your Hampton Classic experience been so far? Perla, let me ask you that question.
Wonderful.
You enjoy being here?
Yes, very much so. And we are meeting a lot of our guests and past clients, reminiscing about their visit to the BVI.
And Chandra, do you like horses?
Love horses. Like our director mentioned, we have a horsing event in the destination as well in Tortola. And as locals, it's something that we look forward to all the time.
Now tell us more about the British Virgin Islands. What islands do they encompass? What are the destinations that you guys represent?
Well, actually, the British Virgin Islands, we like to say we're a collection of islands. We're about 60 different islands, islets, rocks, and keys. We have Tortola, Virgin Gorda, Peter Island. We also have what we like to say we have one of the largest collections of private islands. You may be familiar with Necker Island, which is owned by Sir Richard Branson. He has an island in the British Virgin Islands, and so does Larry Page, Eustatia Island. And those islands are also available for holiday, vacation, rentals as well.
Well, you mentioned two billionaires, so,
Yes.
but it's nice to know that us regular people can come and enjoy.
Most definitely, and that's the good thing about the BVI in terms of our luxury guests. We like to say that luxury is not necessarily maybe a dollar value. It's the quality of the experience. So we have something for everyone. From the vacation homes that are only priced at maybe about $200 a night, and we go all the way up to that very big number.
Now, I learned that the boating community, which is major here on the eastern end of Long Island, the Hamptons, is very interested in the British Virgin Islands.
Yes, again, as I said, we're something for everyone. We consider ourselves, we like to boast a little bit, we consider ourselves the sailing capital of the world. You can bareboat, you can charter, there are mega yachts, you name it, we're underwater. And the great thing about the BVI is that our islands are so close together that there's always line of sight. You can always see land somewhere. I actually live on Virgin Gorda and work in Tortola, so I take the boat every day. And it's sort of fun, actually.
I think you all have dream jobs. I live in Brooklyn, so.
But that means that you'll enjoy coming to the British Virgin Islands.
Absolutely. It would be a pleasure. You have stability, you have culture, you have everything and beauty, anything anyone would want in going to a vacation destination. And now you're here, and we wish that you'll be part of the Hampton Classic Horse Show. This is a tradition. We're celebrating our 42nd year. We hope that British Virgin Islands will always be part of our future here, because you've got the next step.
Yes, and this is our first year with the Hampton Classic, but you can be sure that it certainly would not be the last.
Well, we would really like that. Now, is there a website?
Yes, there is, most definitely. It's bvitourism.com.
Now, when our viewers are watching this, you've got some sort of special contest going on, which I see is being promoted. Could we talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have partnered with one of our hoteliers, actually on one of our private island resorts, meaning there's just one resort on the island, and that's Peter Island Resort and Spa. And they have partnered with us, and we are doing a 3-night trip giveaway for 2 guests. And that does include airfare, the meals, and it even includes a 75-minute couples massage. And it's a great opportunity for anyone that wants to come and visit us. We encourage you to visit us at the booth and enter to win the giveaway.
Okay. They must come to the booth,
Yes.
register, as that gentleman is doing right now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think he's been on that list twice there.
Yes.
Right? We're gonna have to check the entries
Check
here.
the entries.
But if you come to the Hampton Classic, you register.
Register to
knows?
win. Who knows? You know, we might see you in the British Virgin Islands, and we welcome our guests as well. So whoever is fortunate to be that person, you'll get to meet either Perla, Shonda, or myself
Oh, how
in
wonderful.
the British Virgin Islands.
And Larry Page and
you never
and
never
Sir
know.
Richard Branson
you
also.
never know. They're usually, especially Sir Branson, he's always up for taking a photo with
No,
someone.
he is. He's a good, fun guy. We've
Yes.
had occasion, because he's in the motion picture
Yes.
television business, and I'll tell you stories later.
Yes.
But for now, thank you for being part of our Hampton Classic
Yes.
Horse Show, and
You
what
are
a
most
beautiful
welcome.
destination. Thank you, each and every one of
Thank you for having us.
Come to the British Virgin Islands. Let's keep this between us.
And you can visit our website, bvitourism.com.